Hey everybody, I'm Kate Green and I'm here in the heart of Gastown in Vancouver, British Columbia, here to see the one and only Pete Tong. Hi everyone, I'm Kate Green and tonight I'm sitting here with the legendary international dance music DJ Pete Tong. Now Pete's been described as a broadcasting pioneer. He's currently on BBC Radio 1 with his show Essential Selections on Friday and Saturday nights. He's also a celebrated music producer and he has a weekly podcast. Hi Pete, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is not your first time in Vancouver.
No, probably about the 5th.
Yeah. Oh, you're seasoned. Have you been asked for spare change yet?
No.
You're not a true Vancouverite until you've been asked for spare change.
Been asked that a lot of places, but not here yet.
Oh, well, you're lucky. Like I mentioned before, you're now on Radio 1, BBC, and you have your show Essential Selections. Now, you're on both Friday and Saturday night, so check it out.
I do a show on a Thursday, which is called In New Music We Trust. Then Friday night is where I've always been for 15 years, the Essential Selection, and then Saturday is the Essential Mix, which is me introducing the kind of world's best DJs and up-and-coming kind of electronic music producers. So,
take me back to that first moment that you were at the console, you're about to go on the air. Were you nervous? Were you excited? What were you thinking?
But by the time I reached Radio 1, I'd done quite a bit of radio. In England, there was a kind of wealth of pirate stations actually in London to kind of practice and learn your trade at. And then I suppose my first legitimate gig was a commercial station in Kent, a county outside of London. Then I got a big show on the London station Capital. So by the time I arrived at the BBC, I kind of felt like I'd earned the right to get there. So I wouldn't say nervous, I always was comfortable on the radio. So it's a different discipline to being in a club, but for me equally enjoyable. I'm quite a shy person actually, I think, but radio has always suited me, whereas television I wasn't so sure about.
Well, how do you, compare that to a live show? Is radio your preference?
Not really, no. I think when I'm asked that question, I always say club DJ. I kind of think that's why I exist. That's why everything I've done in my career came from playing in a club. So from running a record label to making music to being on the radio, everything goes back to the experiences in the club, and I take those experiences and what I learn from that and take them onto the radio and kind of spread the word, as it were.
Well, I just want you to talk to me a little bit about the technology that DJs are now using compared to the good old-fashioned vinyl.
Well, it's evolved a lot. I mean, there's probably a generation of DJs coming through around the world now that never saw vinyl. Probably, to be fair, they couldn't afford it or they couldn't get hold of the records they wanted to play, so they've kind of taught themselves on CDs or now more recently just taught themselves to DJ just through the laptop. For me, an evolution's been necessary. Initially, coming away from vinyl was more to do with travelling a lot and just the practical thing of not travelling with that much weight, not losing your records and not arriving, without your records. Pioneer CD players just became an essential part of actually your performance because they enabled you to enhance the music and do things that you're never able to do with vinyl. Now I'm kind of hooked on it. I can't really go backwards. I find it difficult to just stand with CD players in a club now.
You're a big fan of Apple, is that right?
Yeah. But I work with Ableton now, which is it's like taking a studio into the club, and you can manipulate so many different things in different ways that you never could before. You can break a song down and kind of put it all back together again. And whilst you still got to be respectable to the original artist and the way they made the tune, when you've been playing something for 6 months, then it becomes quite handy to present it in a different way. So.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Pete. I appreciate you sitting down with us, and I wish you all the best, and good luck tonight.